Welcome to Detroit. Paul Jones, Sherman Hamilton. Raptors getting set to take on the Detroit Pistons. And I guess we should tell people the update on Kyle Lowry is there is no update. He's still a game time decision. The team decided to cancel its morning shoot around Sherm, possibly having to do with the back-to-back Detroit and Chicago. We'll find out game time when we get to the arena whether Kyle Lowry will go or not. And in the absence of Lowry, DeMar DeRozan has really stepped forward.
Yeah, he's been playing some phenomenal basketball, and we saw this when DeMar was out of the lineup. Kyle's ability to really step his game up. So it's no surprise that they flip-flop now. And DeMar is on pace to have one of the best months of his career, and there's no question he's doing it by staying aggressive, getting to the free throw line. I like the fact that he's playing an all-round game. I mean, he's rebounding the basketball, he's assisting, and they're running a lot of offense through him, and that shows Dwayne Casey's confidence in his ability not only to score the basketball, but to make good decisions as well.
Well, when DeMar has 4 more assists, we know what the team's record is. I mean, it's something like 13-4, 13-5. They do a terrific job when he's distributing the ball. He is going to attract all that attention. And Sherm, you can bet he'll get attention tonight from the Pistons. Pistons have won 3 of 4. And as we enter this game tonight, it's another Piston point guard. Brandon Jennings, not in the lineup anymore. DJ Augustine had a huge game against Toronto. And now there's this dude named Reggie Jackson they got in a trade from Oklahoma City who's leading them.
He's been phenomenal, and it took him a bit of time to really get his bearings in Detroit, but once he did, he's taken off, and this team's playing good basketball. They've won 3 of the last 4, and it's a lot to do with Reggie Jackson's ability to move the basketball. His assist totals are great, and the fact that off the dribble, he puts a lot of pressure on the paint. He can score the basketball, and I think this is kind of the release he wanted in terms of getting out of Oklahoma City. The chance to show his complete game consistently with a lot of minutes. Now, when Brandon Jennings is healthy next season, if he's still there, who knows how it's going to play out. But he's taking advantage of this opportunity right now.
All right. Well, the other guy that's played well against Detroit, I mean, Reggie Jackson, we expect him to play well against Toronto tonight. I'm sure they're scheming and game planning for him. The matchup between the 2 big men, Jonas Valanciunas, Andre Drummond. It's something that people have probably looked forward to as 2 more traditional centers, as a battle, a rivalry, a matchup that they'll look forward to for years to come. And both men have held their own against one another, and I'm sure they get that look in their eye when they look across the court and see who they're playing.
Well, a lot of people think that Drummond should have been drafted to the Raptors, even though Jonas is there. And I think when you think about Jonas's ability to score the basketball, he's done it in a few ways against an athletic Drummond. He's used his ball fakes very well. He's played to the basket, none of this settling type of offense. And you have to against athletic big defenders like Drummond. And I think his confidence is there. And I think he's aware that guys like Drummond and Vucevic are guys that he's being engaged on throughout the rest of his career. So he wants to send a message early, but he's been phenomenal. And Drummond's no joke either. This is a guy who will be a monster on the glass. He's tough in terms of catching balls and alley-oops, and he makes some tough decisions for defenders in screen and roll scenarios because of his athleticism and his ability to play above the rim. So I just think that it's a wonderful matchup. 2 young guys who are carving out their space in the NBA, and they know they're going to go head-to-head for the rest of their careers, and they're always trying to get the leg up on each other.
Well, being this close to the Canadian border, just across in Michigan, we expect again, Sherm, that as last time, and the Pistons weren't real thrilled about it. I don't think the Piston fans were thrilled about it, but busloads, loads and loads of Toronto fans will show up at the Palace of Auburn Hills tonight to create somewhat of a home away from home for the Raptors.
Yeah, it was an awesome atmosphere the last time we were here, and the fans and the noise they made. They even stormed the court after and were able to take pictures and really take the whole Palace over. And a friend of ours, a broadcaster for the Detroit Pistons, and Rick Mahorn, he was upset about that.
Well, he's an original bad boy. That doesn't sit well in his house.
He would have left the locker room and came out and stormed the court again if opposing teams' fans came on the court. But the fans were awesome. I expect them to be awesome again tonight. And it's just a great thing to see the support for the Raptors and that fans really care to actually make plans to travel places to follow this team. That's impressive.
Well, we'll see if there's another Palace coup tonight for the Toronto Raptors. You can see it 7:30 on TSN and hear it on Sportsnet 590 The Fan, also at 7:30.